Hey, yo, what is up, everyone? It is your boy Shazman21, and welcome to another lit video by your boy Shazman21. Now, I've been craving a lot of Mortal Kombat stuff as of lately, especially the lore, especially the story, the gameplay, all this nice little stuff, because it's been a minute since, I've been such a huge Mortal Kombat fan, especially in the 3D era, man. Woo, man! There was a lot that was going on those days, man. Everyone's necks getting snapped and Deadly Alliance was forming. Apparently a flying whole dragon, whoever was out here doing the most. Armageddon happened with some fire, whoever, and all this good stuff. And then somehow rebooted to the original 3 Mortal Kombat games. And MK9, MK10 was interesting, and MK11 was a mixed bag of good and bad and all in between. But otherwise, I just been craving a lot of Mortal Kombat stuff as of lately, you know what I'm saying? And today, I got to watch the official trailer, announcement of Mortal Kombat. Now, it's not 12, because we all assumed that it was going to be 12. But it's actually going to be Mortal Kombat 1. Now, I believe that there has been a few other YouTubers, especially Mortal Kombat fanatics, that have talked about this a few times. So I would definitely suggest you guys to check them out a little bit more, because that's where I kind of got a little bit my information from, was from some Mortal Kombat YouTubers and stuff. So just refresh my memory on a lot of things like what's going on in the Mortal Kombat story as a whole, and with characters and stuff. So trying to get that freshen up and stuff. But otherwise, there's better credible sources that can talk about this. Right now, I'm just giving my thoughts and my reaction and pretty much my opinion on the whole thing. And yeah, I guess without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into this video. Here we go. I think I might censor the parts where it gets a little bit bloody, because man, it gets crazy. So I might probably do some nice little nice little censorship. We'll see if it works, but yeah, let's go ahead and get started this video. There we go.
It is time.
This is Liu Kang, I believe. I think so, yeah. Because he was fire red. Yeah.
Time to wake up to a new reality, to a blank canvas.
Okay, so a lot of people have said that this character right here is apparently Raiden, and I would say it is, but it could be a different character. It could be entirely new. It could be somebody else, but honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it is Raiden, but I think it's somebody else, or it could be the Great Kung Lao, just with longer hair now. You never know. But otherwise, yeah, just it's apparently Raiden. So yeah, I'll probably talk about this here in a minute, but let's just keep going.
That I have painted in with warmth and peace. In my new era, the choice is yours. Whether to live in quiet serenity or bloody strife.
Looking good.
To dwell in joyous prosperity.
We're going to Athenia, I guess, so that's kind of interesting.
Or bitter rivalry.
Lena's in here too.
You can face each other as sworn enemies.
Will we mixed up here again?
Or united as brothers. But a storm is brewing. And soon you will discover that even in this new era, one constant remains.
Who is this? I already know who it is, but who is it? It's King Motherfucker Soon!
there is always
Let's
something
go.
worth fighting
Alright, so
for.
this is the part where it gets really, really bloody. So this will be the part where I'm gonna do... Yeah, I don't know if I really need to explain it, but I'm gonna go ahead and afterwards, during editing, you already know, there's gonna be some censorship, but we'll just keep it going. Oh, God! Oh, man! Oh, boy! Oh, boy! Hold on, I gotta walk out this one. Hold on. Oh, man. Hey. Oh, man. Hey. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. The thing is, I can get used to it sometimes, you know, because it's Mortal Kombat, obviously, but whoo, boy, did they really up the violence in this one. Like, Shang Tsung was on some Deadly Alliance type crap, like, out here snapping necks. Kind of like what he did to Liu Kang when I was a young boy. And then stealing people's souls and doing the most and killing people and just being all around a-hole. Doing the same thing here. Oh, man. Okay, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going.
You have chosen to defy peace. Then you have chosen war with a god.
Oh, Liu Kang, okay. A lot of editing for this one, but man, this is awesome. Okay, Mortal Kombat. It's in our blood. September 19th. September 9th. What? That's cool. This year? Or it probably is, obviously. But still. Pre-order, Shang Tsung, and beta access. Oh, sweet! Sweet! That's awesome! Alright. Okay. What to say about all of that? After the editing, of course. Yeah. All I gotta say is, yeah. Even though it is a reboot of the whole series again, it still holds on to a lot of, like, core aspects. Like, everyone dies in horrific ways. And just seeing that again is crazy. But, yeah, just as far as the story goes, it looks like it's pretty much going to be following, I guess, both the endings of Aftermath, possibly, or just probably follows, like, one of them, and it's most likely going to be the Great Kung Lao ending, where, like, Liu Kang defeats Shang Tsung, reverses the time all the way back to the time period of when, you know, the Great Kung Lao was, you know, doing his thing, you know, before, actually just the time period before he became the Great Kung Lao. So at the time, he was just Kung Lao. And, you know, he's trying to, or Fire God Liu Kang was trying to teach, you know, the Kung Lao of that time, especially, at this point, I'll just call him the Great Kung Lao, even though, time-wise. But anyways, he met the Great Kung Lao. It was an interesting moment where it's like, you know, he's gonna tell him, like, I'm about to teach you to, like, get prepared to, you know, fight against unknown enemies and stuff like that. And the Shang Tsung ending, I think, was where, of course, Shang Tsung won, you know, pretty much devouring the soul of Fire God Liu Kang and just becoming the Soul Titan and caused a whole ruckus in that ending where it's like, I believe Dark Raiden and I guess Dark Fujin are pretty much taking over all realms, including Earth Realm and all this other stuff. And their last stop will be like, what was it? Order Realm and Chaos Realm, if I remember correctly. Hold on, because there was like, okay, there was Earth Realm, Outworld, Nether Realm, Chaos Realm, Order Realm, and I feel like either I'm missing another realm or that's pretty much the whole entire realms, I think. Let me know down in the comments if I am correct or not, because like I think those are the realms that are like, you know, of the series. Although the main ones that we know of is, of course, you know, Earth Realm, which is pretty much our realm. What else? NetherRealm and Outworld. Those are like the only realms that we pretty much know of with like certain characters that are in there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's where like the Shang Tsung ending happened. So this time around, I guess they're really gonna either merge it or something happens. Like there has to be like a reason why Shang Tsung decides to come back yet again, and this time be a little bit more devious than he was in MK11 or MK9, which is saying a lot. So like, yeah. Shang Tsung, man. If you guys did not grow up in the 3D era for whatever reason, oh man, let me tell you how crazy that era was. It started, of course, with Mortal Kombat 4, where there was like some funny endings with that whole Jared situation where he basically just fell off a cliff and was like, you know, that was silly. And yeah, Mortal Kombat 4 was interesting to say the least. But Deadly Alliance, Deception, and Armageddon, whoo boy, those games, man, those were interesting. Cause like I remember, like of course, at the time, I remember seeing my cousin Sean was playing those games too, and it was really interesting to say the least. My favorite character from those 3D eras, of course, was who was it? It was Kenshi, Scorpion, Johnny Cage, Liu Kang, and yeah, I think that's about it. Because there's like a lot of characters in the 3D era, so it's like it's kind of interesting. But otherwise, you know, it was an interesting experience to see the trailer where Liu Kang ends up getting his neck snapped, and then Shao Kahn gets killed, and then all this other crazy crap that just happens. And man, it was insane. Like you gotta like really like experience it for yourself as to just like, you know, just like put your mind in like the time when Deadly Alliance was out and just like the trailer's out, and he was thinking, oh, it's gonna be great. Liu Kang's kicking ass. He's doing great. And then, you know, you see Shang Tsung, you know, holding on to his head. You would think, oh yeah, Liu Kang's gonna like fight out of this, and then boy gets his neck snapped and then dies. It's like, what? It was insane. Like Shang Tsung, man, godly, he was devious. Shit, even more devious than Randy Orton Edge. And I remember as a kid, I used to hate those guys. And they were doing the devious stuff, but not as much as Shang Tsung be out here like stealing souls and snapping necks and just doing the most. And he still does it to this day, 2023, which is insane to think about. But otherwise, yeah, I guess it's time to do theory time. Game theory. You know, it's just not a theory. It's a game theory. Definitely not stealing it from a famous person that actually said that. Definitely not. MapApp, do not come for me. I'm just joking. I'm just playing. Anyways, yeah, let's go ahead and get to theorizing. You know what I'm saying? Wait. There we go. Sorry about that. Let's go ahead and get to theorizing on this joint. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so let's go ahead and... Alright, so, like I said before, when I alluded to, you know, this character possibly being Raiden and whatnot, because he's wearing pretty much a similar hat as, you know, the Thunder God himself, and again, the thing is, he could be Raiden, but he can also be a completely different character. You never really know, so I won't be too sure on this yet, but I would definitely say, just to be on the safe side, it could be Raiden. It could be Raiden. And then, let's see. If we can find something interesting here. Okay, now. This is interesting. Right here. I don't know much about like what the logo here stands for. Maybe it's like, maybe the White Lotus or whatnot. It could be. It honestly could be. And yeah, just some interesting details here. Let's go right here. Okay, so this character right here. I believe he's gonna be very, very important. It could be like a side character to, the main story arc, or if they might pull a shallow monk and just, have these characters like have, a different meaning or whatnot, where it's like you get to play as both of them. So as far as like gameplay wise, I think this character is going to be the main focus. Liu Kang is obviously going to play a mentor role, obviously, as you pretty much have already seen. But otherwise, that's about it. Let's come...
Or bloody strife, prosperity. To dwell
here. I believe this is Adenia before it got conquered by, was it Outworld or Netherrealm? Because like Adenia, and there was also a different realm that like combined together, all because like one of the realms, it was Outworld. Oh yeah, Outworld. Yeah, it was Outworld. Shao Kahn, at least in the original continuity, was he merged like the two realms together because he pretty much conquered Adenia. I almost forgot that name, Adenia, by killing King Jarrett, of course, at least in the original story before it got retconned to having Sindel be the one doing that, even though that didn't make any sort of sense, but whatever. Besides that, Adenia gets conquered and stuff, so this is just like pretty much the first time in a long time that we get to actually explore Adenia as a realm and not just like as a merged realm because of Shao Kahn's shenanigans after what he did to, I think, what was it, the Dragon King Onaga, I believe. So it was interesting. But yeah, this looks cool though.
in joyous prosperity or bitter rivalry.
Okay, so for this one, okay. I did talk about the continuity thing, and apparently in the original series, I unfortunately never played Mortal Kombat 1, 2, or 3, so I wouldn't have much of recollection of like what had happened. And honestly, I wish I could talk to my cousin Sean, but unfortunately he passed away like 2 years ago and stuff, so like that really sucks. But otherwise, from what I can like remember from just watching some like videos of like other YouTubers that like talked about the continuity and stuff. Apparently in the original continuity of Mortal Kombat, from like Mortal Kombat to Mortal Kombat Armageddon, Melina and Katana were both raised in royalty. So basically they were pretty much sisters all the way through, and I believe like Katana knew that, Melina was completely different than her, but like it wasn't like, how should I put this? Because like in MK9, Katana discovers Melina much later and is like absolutely horrified and distraught of what Shang Tsung did and stuff, which, to be fair, Shang Tsung was on some weird stuff. Weird timing. Good Buddy is weird. But otherwise, just in the original timeline, Melina and Katana were pretty much raised as sisters because they are, But yeah, it's kind of interesting touch that that did happen. And then of course the violent scenes. I'm not sure if I really want to show it again, but it definitely has some like references to, of course, the neck snap that happened to Liu Kang, done to now Melina, so that's kind of interesting. And yeah, this I guess is the first time in a minute that they haven't killed off Liu Kang, because usually, oh man, they'd be killing that boy off like it was nothing, despite him, technically speaking, in the story, actually being the main character. So that's very new. And also, what's also very new is like Scorpion and Sub-Zero were about to fight, but then something happened. So, oh man, it would have been nice to see them like at least like scrap a little bit, but I guess not. But even still, Sub-Zero unfortunately still takes an L. It gets an even worse L too. So yeah, it sucks to see that. And then like every other character died and stuff. and you know, Liu Kang does his thing. But anyways, I guess we'll just keep going here. Oh, here we go. The eclipse. So for the eclipse, I would have to say, it's probably gonna allude to something different because it's like I don't think Shang Tsung is gonna like be the villain of this game. Maybe he could be, but it might allude to something else. Because the thing was, there could be like a new villain that will like do some like devious things. Probably, hopefully, not pull some Chronicle bull crap that happened in MK11. Oh god, that was horrible. But there's definitely gonna be a villain. Definitely not Shao Kahn. Like I think he needs to take a huge break because like boy has he been like used so many times, and even in MK11 where it's like, he was kind of done dirty in the original storyline before Aftermath, but still, yeah, that was interesting. But I think in this case, it's gonna allude to a different type of villain that we haven't seen yet, or haven't seen in a minute, probably like Onaga, probably because he has been in high demand for quite a long time to like come back. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's gonna allude to Onaga coming back to do his thing and stuff. So that'd be cool to see. Or it could be a completely different new villain that we don't even care about, or not even care about yet. But like it's gonna be somebody else, probably just like this character too. Because like again, people have said this could be Raiden, but honestly, it probably might be somebody else entirely differently. Otherwise, all I gotta say is, what we're probably gonna be getting is, some type of storyline where we're gonna be following what's going on with, the Great Kung Lao, and seeing whether or not he's gonna be like facing against Goro possibly, and Fire God Liu Kang is gonna be pretty much like very very important in the story because of the fact that it's following after either the Aftermath or the original time. I really don't know. But I think it's going to follow with, Fire God Liu Kang, teaching the pupils. So it's going to be really interesting to see how that goes. And as far as like storyline wise, I think we're going to have like completely different chapters like how we pretty much already have. So we might have like Scorpion's story. We might have Sub-Zero story. We might even have the whole story really be about just the Great Kung Lao and that's it. And we just meet other characters. And all types of good stuff. But either way, I am excited. Ecstatic and excited to be possibly getting the more combat game at some point. More Kombat 1. I'm not sure if I will get it like this year. Because like my money is been seeing better days. So I might probably wait a bit on that. But we'll see. But otherwise, I would like to see what will happen much later. Maybe in E3 2023, we might get a little bit more like, like gameplay or like a little bit of like hint of a story. Who knows? But otherwise, I'm glad that, there's some little bit of love to the Mortal Kombat series and stuff. So, I can't wait to maybe one day stream some bit of Mortal Kombat gameplay, albeit I might have to do some nice little magic trick to, avoid some stupid, censorship, copyright, not copyright, but just some stupid censorship. Even though, like, Mortal Kombat got its thing because of the fact that it's actually violent, but, oh well, it is what it is. So, all I gotta say is, like, after this deep editing of possibly either toning the whole video down and all this other good stuff, so we'll see what happens. But otherwise, yeah, I am very excited to see what will be happening in Mortal Kombat 1, and yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on it. Let me know in the comments down below if you want to, see a little bit more of that or some trailers or whatnot. Or as a matter of fact, let me know what your thoughts on this new trailer. Is it good? Is it bad? Do you wish that it could have been Mortal Kombat 12, or they could have just like went straight into the future and we just have like completely different characters? Or do you wish that, maybe Sonya, Kano, Johnny Cage especially, like seen him in there, but I don't know. Like, let me know in the comments down below if you really enjoy the official trailer and excited to, play some more Kombat. And yeah, that's about it. Anyways, this is your boy Sharesman21 sign out. And I'll see you guys another episode. My bad. Another video. Another lit video. Yes, I got it right. All right. No continuity error. Okay. I was about to say Weeb Talk episode. Damn, that's crazy. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay peaceful, stay amazing, stay awesome, and most importantly, if you got some type of person that you really don't like, and you just want to just uppercut the crap out of him, possibly performing that, fatality on him, please don't do that. Actually, but like maybe come to some sort of like talk about stuff. Maybe, hopefully, maybe hug it out. Maybe that if you're feeling it. But otherwise, just hug thy enemies. And then afterwards, get down on the ground, leg split, and you hit him in the nuts! Anyways, that's all I gotta say. I don't promote violence. Just please talk it out. But otherwise, hope you guys have a good day, good night, whatever you're watching this. And yeah, let me know if you want to see more Liddy videos. And yeah, this is your boy Sharesman21 signing out, and I'll see you guys later. Peace. Boom.